Hey everyone, let's talk about Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time. It's a really old way of thinking, like a superpower for dealing with life's ups and downs. Originating in ancient Greece, it has influenced countless people over the centuries. It's all about being strong, staying calm, and feeling good about yourself. Stoicism teaches us to find inner strength and maintain our composure no matter what life throws at us. In a world that's always changing, Stoicism gives us some really helpful advice. It helps us navigate the chaos and find stability within ourselves. This video is like a beginner's guide to Stoicism. We'll break down its core principles and show you how to apply them in your daily life. We'll learn what it's all about and how to use it in our everyday lives. From handling stress to making better decisions, Stoicism has practical advice for everyone. Stoicism started in Athens about 300 years before Jesus was born. It has a rich history that continues to inspire people today. A guy named Zeno started it. He was a merchant who turned to philosophy after losing everything in a shipwreck. He taught at a painted porch called the Stoa Poikile, which is how Stoicism got its name. This porch became a gathering place for those seeking wisdom. Stoicism is all about being good, using your brain, and going with the flow of the universe. It encourages us to live in harmony with nature and our own rational minds. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, like our thoughts and actions. By doing so, we can achieve a sense of peace and purpose. It also teaches us to accept the things we can't control, like what other people think. This acceptance helps us avoid unnecessary stress and frustration. Stoicism doesn't mean you can't have feelings. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them. It just gives you tools to manage them so you can stay calm even when things are tough. These tools can be incredibly valuable in our fast-paced modern world. This way of thinking can help you find inner peace even when life gets stormy. By practicing Stoicism, you can develop resilience and a positive outlook. In this video, we'll explore the main ideas of Stoicism and how we can use them in our lives today. We'll look at practical examples and real-life applications. We'll see how it can help us handle challenges, find peace, and live better lives. By the end, you'll have a solid understanding of Stoicism and how it can benefit you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stoic Book. Like, share, and leave a comment below. Stoicism began in Athens during a time of big changes and cultural shifts. The city was a hub of intellectual activity and philosophical debate. Zeno, a merchant from Phoenicia, came to Athens looking for wisdom after he lost everything in a shipwreck. This life-altering event pushed him to seek deeper meaning and understanding. This led him to study philosophy under various teachers. Zeno's teachings eventually formed the foundation of Stoicism, a school of thought that emphasized rationality and virtue. He believed in being a good person, saying that being good was the only truly good thing. Zeno taught that virtue was sufficient for happiness. After Zeno, other important Stoics came along, each contributing their own insights and expanding the philosophy. Epictetus, a former slave, became a famous teacher. His teachings were practical and focused on personal freedom and inner peace. He said it was important to focus on what we can control and accept what we can't. This idea of control and acceptance is central to Stoic thought. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, used Stoicism to handle the stress of being a leader. His reign was marked by wars and internal strife, yet he remained steadfast. His personal writings, called Meditations, are full of Stoic wisdom. These reflections offer a glimpse into his mind and his efforts to live a virtuous life. Seneca, a Roman writer and philosopher, also added a lot to Stoicism. He was a statesman and advisor, and his works are still studied today. His letters and essays talk about being good, using reason, and living naturally. Seneca's writings are practical guides to living a Stoic life. These important people each shaped Stoicism in their own way, adding depth and breadth to the philosophy. They gave practical advice for living a good and happy life, emphasizing the importance of virtue, wisdom, and self-control. Their teachings still help people today, offering timeless wisdom for dealing with life's challenges. Stoicism remains a relevant and powerful tool for personal growth and resilience. One of the most important ideas in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. It's a simple but powerful idea. Focus on what you can control and accept what you can't. This is a key part of Stoicism and a great tool for handling life's surprises. What can we control? Our thoughts, our opinions, and our actions. We can choose how we think, how we see things, and how we react to problems. We can choose to focus on what we can change and accept what we can't. What can't we control? Things outside of us, like what other people do or think. Things like our health, how much money we have, and what people think of us. Stoicism teaches us to accept these things and not worry about them too much. By understanding this idea, we can worry less, feel more peaceful, and focus our energy on what really matters, being a good person. In Stoicism, being good is the most important thing. It's the key to a happy and meaningful life. Stoics believe things like money, health, and reputation aren't good or bad on their own. What matters is how we act regarding them. For Stoics, being good includes four main virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wisdom is making good decisions. Justice is being fair to others. Courage is facing our fears and doing the right thing even when it's hard. Temperance is being balanced and not doing things too much. Stoics try to live by these virtues every day. They believe that being good is the way to true happiness. It's about matching our actions with our beliefs and living with reason and in a natural way. Section 5. Living in accordance with nature, embracing the cosmos. Stoics believe in living in harmony with nature. This doesn't mean living in the woods. It means understanding how the universe works and living a life based on reason and goodness. For Stoics, nature is the whole universe, including the laws of physics, the power of reason, and how everything is connected. Living naturally means living in harmony with this cosmic order. This means accepting things as they are, welcoming change, and knowing we are part of something bigger than ourselves. By living in tune with nature, we find peace. We feel like we belong, and we find our place in the big picture. Section 6. Practical Stoicism. Exercises for a tranquil mind. In this section, we will explore various Stoic exercises designed to cultivate a tranquil and resilient mind. Stoicism isn't just about ideas, it has practical exercises for a calm and strong mind. These exercises are meant to be integrated into our daily routines to help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and composure. These exercises help us understand and use Stoic ideas in our lives. By practicing them regularly, we can develop a mindset that is both resilient and adaptable. One exercise is negative visualization. This involves imagining potential negative events that could occur in our lives. This means thinking about possible bad things that could happen. By doing so, we can mentally prepare ourselves for adversity and reduce the shock if such events do occur. This might sound strange, but it helps us appreciate what we have and prepares us for tough times. It also fosters a sense of gratitude for the present moment. By imagining the worst, we can worry less about the unknown and be more grateful for what we have now. This practice can significantly reduce anxiety and increase our overall sense of well-being. Another exercise is the dichotomy of control exercise. This involves regularly distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. This means regularly thinking about what we can and can't control. By focusing on what is within our control, we can direct our energy more effectively and avoid unnecessary stress. By doing this, we can focus more on our inner selves and react less emotionally to outside events. This practice helps us maintain inner peace and composure, even in chaotic situations. Stoic journaling is another helpful practice. This involves writing down our thoughts and reflections on Stoic principles and how they apply to our daily lives. This means writing down our thoughts about Stoic ideas, thinking about tough situations, and practicing how to use Stoic wisdom every day. Journaling helps us process our experiences and track our progress. By writing things down, we can understand things better, see how we're doing, and learn more about Stoicism. This practice not only enhances our understanding, but also reinforces our commitment to personal growth and resilience. Section 7. The enduring benefits of Stoicism in modern life. Even though Stoicism is old, it's still helpful today. In our busy and uncertain world, Stoicism helps us be strong, calm, and happy. One key benefit is emotional resilience. Stoicism gives us tools to manage our feelings and react calmly to challenges. By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we can't, we can reduce anxiety, stress, and emotional outbursts. Stoicism also helps us make better decisions. By focusing on being good and using reason, we can make smart choices even when things are hard. Stoicism encourages us to think about the long-term effects of our actions and make choices that match our values. Also, Stoicism can make us more satisfied with life. By focusing on being good, inner peace, and living naturally, Stoicism helps us find meaning and happiness. It teaches us to enjoy the moment, appreciate simple things, and live in harmony with ourselves and the world. Section 8. Applying Stoicism to modern challenges. We can use Stoicism for many problems we face today. Whether it's trouble at work, in our relationships, or in our personal lives, Stoicism gives us practical advice for handling these challenges with strength and grace. At work, Stoicism can help us manage stress, deal with difficult co-workers, and stay calm under pressure. By focusing on what we can control, like how hard we work and how we treat others, we can create a better work environment. In our relationships, Stoicism can help us understand, accept, and care for others more. By being empathetic and focusing on our own good actions, we can build stronger relationships with the people we love. Stoicism is also a great tool for personal growth. By focusing on self-reflection, self-improvement, and living by our values, we can become more self-aware, resilient, and peaceful. Section 9. Conclusion. Embracing the Stoic path. Stoicism is more than just old ideas. It's a way of life. It's a path to being strong, calm, and happy. By following the main ideas of Stoicism, focusing on what we can control, being good, and living naturally, we can handle life's challenges with grace and calmness. The Stoics believed that wisdom is for living, not just reading about. We need to use Stoic ideas in our everyday lives. By doing this, we can experience the power of this ancient philosophy and create a life of purpose, meaning, and inner peace.